Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today I want to dedicate a whole video to lip treatment products. And this video was inspired by a new release from a favorite brand of mine, Laneige. You've heard of them and their lovely lip sleeping mask. This is the brand new Laneige Lip Treatment Balm. It is $25, currently available at Sephora and on the Laneige website, and I'll link all that below. Now you might, before you say, Rebecca, you're doing a whole video on a Laneige lip treatment balm? I am, but I also want to talk about other lip treatments. Laneige is a company that's very special to my heart, and good lip treatment balms, not to be confused with lip balms, I'll explain. It's a subject that's actually kind of important to me. What I'm going to link below is a video I released about a year ago, and it's kind of a story time type video about my struggle. Please don't laugh because I really mean it to be true. My struggle with lip balm addiction. It is true. You can get addicted to those waxy lip balms, you know, like Burt's Bees, bless them. But, you know, those kind of, and I was, and so was my daughter. And so I do a bit of a story time where I tell you what she and I went through and how we broke the habit and how it changed the makeup game for me. You see, if your lips are dry and you're constantly putting balm on them, it interferes with wearing pretty lipstick. You can't wear a red lipstick because this constant need to apply balm overtakes that, right? And so it's really been amazing for me because I was this beauty and fashion editor who never wore lipstick. I was always, the colored balm was the best I would get because I was addicted to this stuff. So since breaking that habit, and I'll let that video, I'll link it below and let it speak for itself. But since breaking that habit, I've been really careful with how I treat my lips. I have allergies and I'm a bit of a mouth breather. I tend to get very dry lips and they can get crazy dry. So lip products are very important to me, and Laneige have been some of my favorites. So I want to talk about some of my favorites and then also show you how this little guy works because I think it's great. And the Sephora sale, if you're in the US at least, is coming up, and I really think if you suffer from dry lips, if it's cold where you are still, I think this would be a great addition to your list for the Sephora sale. And it's also got some really cool little knicky-knack things that go with it. So we're going to talk about it and apply it. I'll show you what it looks like because it's a new product. But let's talk a little bit here. First of all, as I said, I'm not going to really be looking at lip balms. You know, like Tom Ford has this beautiful, lovely lip balm. That's not what I'm talking about. If we were going to sit here and talk about lip balms, you know, that almost in lipstick type cases, we'd be here all day. And though they're comfy and nice to wear, I tend to wear them kind of like a lipstick. For me, they're not really treatment because I am like heavy into the lip treatment. I mean it. I also don't mean, I mean a lot of these cases, you know, these tins, but not like the Pat McGrath tin. This stuff is really thick and kind of waxy, and I found it drying. And I know you might watch this video and go, you found the Pat McGrath tin of Luxe lip balm drying? Yeah, I did. So I'm telling you, this stuff is like, I'm serious about this. So this, I don't even mean this either. It's a pretty product. Nah. The only lip wind up kind of lip balm that I actually like, you know, Charlotte Tilbury had those refillable, and this is just the refill. Cheap. I'm being cheap. This is just the refill. The was it the Enigmatic Edward? I wrote it down somewhere. Enigmatic Edward, which was the with the case. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. With the Hotlips 2 case, it's $37. But if you just cheap out like me and buy the refill, it's just 25 bucks. And I should put it in one of the cases because that would be prettier. I really like this stuff because it's nice to just kind of put on before you put on makeup. This soaks in really nicely and quickly, and I find that then by the time I get to that step in my makeup, it's ready to go. But those aside, let me tell you what I really rely on, and then we'll get to Laneige, okay? If we're talking about Charlotte Tilbury still, I know I like, but don't love, but I know a lot of folks who love the Magic Lip Oil. This is not cheap. It's 40 bucks, which is quite shocking. It has a roller ball and an actual oil that comes out and is very pretty scent, very pretty vanilla scent, very comfortable on the lips, and it is a nice treatment. I am actually very strict with myself. I allow myself a treatment in the morning and a thicker sleeping mask treatment at night. I will not ever put on any balms during the day. I'm not joking, I'm very strict about it because I do feel you can, it's proven, get addicted to it. So in the morning, this is a really nice one. It's got a pretty shine to it. It's comfortable. It smells nice. The price is a bit much. I don't find it as healing and protective as some do, but others will have a differing opinion. It is a product that is beloved by a lot of people. Drunk Elephant has their Lippy Balm. Have you heard of this? Lippe? Gee, Rebecca, you have a lot of lip products. Yes, I do. I like them. Okay, so the Lippy Balm is a nice little thick, it's a really big kind of, area there. Somebody's beeping outside. There's somebody backing up. They're about to back up into our video. That's okay. All right, so here we go. Here's the Lippy Balm. And it is a nice, no scented, if you don't like a scent, a nice non-waxy. It's a really nourishing, beautiful product. It kind of reminds me, have you ever tried the Agave lip therapy, the night lip therapy? The Agave products by Bite Beauty are really kind of similar to this. The Agave by Bite Beauty is a little bit, those are about $25 for the nighttime one, and this Lippy Balm is only $18. So I think this is for a high-end lip product, a little bit more affordable, and it's a great morning product. Really nice and smooth and really just like a really good product for nourishing the lips. So I'm not really talking about being pretty here. I'm talking about nourishing. Okay, let's talk about nighttime. My first product that I cannot live without at night is the Tatcha Kisu Lip Balm. It is a $28 product. The reason I'm not holding it up is I am out of it, but it is in my cart for the Sephora sale. I'm trying to hold out and wait. I absolutely love that. It is a great nighttime mask. It's a little too thick, I think, for the day, unless you were to put it on a little bit, but I just slather it all over, and I suppose it looks pretty, but for me, it's very much a treatment. So for me, like daytime treatments would be something like this lip oil, or like the Lippy Balm from Drunk Elephant. And then nighttime, I would go into the Tatcha Kisu, which is just amazing. And my other favorite brings us to Laneige. Laneige, if you didn't know already, is a Korean skincare brand. Yes, they are. Sounds like a French name, but they are K-Beauty. And Laneige makes all sorts of products for eyes and skin. But for me, where they really kill it is with their lip products. And they have a few. The first thing they have is the Glow Balm. This is just kind of a pretty product for the daytime. I wear it as a lipstick. My kids love them too. This is the peach scented, but you can get Gummy Bears, the purple one, which I heard is back in stock. This is just a definite beautiful lip balm just for daytime use, and because it has a tad bit of a shade to it, oh, and a beautiful scent like peach, to me this becomes like almost a lipstick, but it keeps your lips beautiful during the day. The nighttime treatment, raise your hand at home if you have tried this. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This I use interchangeably at night only. I will interchange it with my Tatcha Kisu. What this is, and they give you this a beautiful scooper. I think this is my Tatcha scooper actually. That's okay. And it comes out, and this is a kind of a thicker, waxier, not waxy so much as just kind of, I should just say thick, kind of goopy substance. I suppose you could wear it during the day, but I slather it on at night. And I know I did it right if my lips still feel it in the morning. I mean that. If it's still on in the morning, I will know that my lips have been protected and have really drunk in that moisture. If you're like me, and you have super, super dry lips, to me that is the recipe. A nighttime sleeping mask, kind of like either this Laneige or the Kissu from Tatcha, and then a nice thick one in the morning. That's what brings me to this new product by Laneige. I don't usually save the new stuff for the end, but I wanted to. Again, we have the brand new Lip Treatment Balm for $25. This stuff is slightly less thick than Laneige's nighttime sleeping mask. So for me, this will be the nighttime, and this is a daytime. This has a little bit of a look, almost a sheen to it, so it can be a treatment balm and be pretty. If you allow yourself, you could use it all day. For me, this would be my lips treat in the morning, kind of just out of the shower before makeup even goes on. Now wait till you see the most fun part of this product is the little spatula. So this was my little spatula left over from my Tatcha product, although the Laneige comes with one too. But this particular Laneige, look what it does. See that little button there? Let me see if I can show you this the right way. This little button here pulls out. See, it pulls right out. And there is your delivery device. And then it just kind of tucks right back in there. Isn't that cute? And snaps right back in. This first edition here is Pina Colada scented. It's a tad bit more cloying than I would want, but there's no tingle or anything like that. And there are dermatologists that say that the scents and things, you know, when they're scented or perfumed, that could be bad for the skin on your lips. I have never had an issue with it, and I have had every lip issue under the sun, let me tell you. So let me show you how this guy looks on if you're thinking of wearing it just, you know, for looks. You dip right in there with the applicator, and you could also use your finger. I'm not sharing this with anyone, so I'm really not worried about hygiene. Perhaps I should be, but I go through it pretty fast. Let me show you it. I have nothing on my lips now. Okay, so that is how thick it is. And when you spread it on, it almost has a little bit of a shade to it. Not really. It's a very pretty, if you gotta have dry lips, guys. Okay, so as you see, the fun thing about this for me is it actually has a gloss type look to it. I'll summarize these points in a moment here. A gloss-like look to it, but to me, as I drop everything, it is a really thick treatment, but not quite as thick as their nighttime treatment. So for me, this would be great in the morning when I wake up and I do my skincare, long before I would do makeup and things like that. And this can take the place, if maybe you even put a little bit of a liner underneath it and you were having a dry lip day, it would just kind of make that color underneath glisten. So again, if you have dry lips, if you find yourself really relying too much on lip balm, I really suggest you lay off the lip balm, get yourself a really, really good nighttime sleeping lip mask, such as my favorite K-beauty company, Laneige, or Tatcha and their Kisu, which is also just delightful. And then a morning treat for your lips. Lighter would be the Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm, or this brand new Laneige product, the Lip Treatment Balm, which is a little bit thicker. This one's a little bit thinner. All the other stuff to me is really just lip gloss. They're not really treatment products. And of course, you know, there's all sorts of actual medical treatment products out there, but I'm talking about in the beautiful beauty range. This has really helped free me from overly dry lips and dependence on lip balms everywhere. Where's my lip balm? Where's my lip balm? And like I said, I will definitely link my video about my addiction to lip balm started and how I cured myself of it. But I would like to hear your thoughts. Are your lips driving you crazy? Are they really dry? Sometimes use of a certain like liquid lipsticks can really dry out lips and you just need that little bit in there. I am loving this new product, but I love all the lip products by Laneige. I would love to hear your thoughts, so please leave them below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't done so, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.